Well, I started the last episode staring at a giant stone head statue. Might as well keep up the trend while we're here in Rixis. What's going on, everyone? MetalBlade427 here, and I welcome you back to Skies of Arcadia Legends for the GameCube. In the last episode, we made our way here to the lost city of Rixis. This is apparently where the green moon crystal is, and we have been fighting our way through waves and waves and hordes of enemies, a bunch of new ones, big, small, people that look like sloths, totems and horses and all kinds of crazy stuff, and we have finally made our way to, we finished the middle part of it, and then going through that mouth right there will bring us to the back end of Rixis, and then pretty much one step closer to the green moon crystal. However, before I do any of that, as I said in the last episode, I'm going to go over a little bit about what makes Ixa'taka. Like, what real-world analog is it based on? And it actually comes from, drumroll please, pre-colonial Central and South America, specifically the time frame of like Mesoamerica, where you had like your Aztec and your Mayan cultures. I mean, you saw that when it came with like the giant temples, the Ixa'takan palace, and even the totem poles and things along that ways. They did take a little bit of influence from it was mostly Mesoamerica, which is Central America. They did take a little bit of influence in this particular section of Ixa'taka from the South American ones. That's, I believe, where the Incas are and everything like that. But that's pretty much what it is. Rixis itself is supposedly based off of the lost city of gold, also known as El Dorado. You know, that whole legendary thing. That's why when we were told about Rixis, it was supposed to be the city of gold. That was El Dorado. Actually, in Japan, Rixis isn't even called Rixis. It's called Dorado. So there's a nice little like cross right there, kind of obvious, right in your face and everything. Also, Fina mentions Rixis as the capital city to the Green Empire, before the Reigns of Destruction. And that actually is a nod to the city of, and I'm going to butcher this name, so I apologize. Here it is on the screen. Tenochtitlan, I guess, something along that ways, which is supposedly the ancient capital of the Aztec Empire on Machu Picchu. So, Machu Picchu, something. Oh man, oh boy. Huh. So, as you know, I'm sorry, the Machu Picchu is the mountaintop sanctuary for the Incas. I am sorry, that's where that goes. But that's all Rixis is supposed to be based off of. All of these like big name ancient culture central city locations that supposedly got lost in history. Even that Wings of Gold that I pointed out a few episodes ago, remember how I said that was found, I think in 1997? It was found in an Aztec temple. So it's perfect to go in this section. Now, Ixa'taka's relationship to like the rest of the world actually is an analog towards history as well. The Spanish Empire, which I know I talked about before, but I never ever gave any dates. Remember, Spanish Empire started in 1402, but we're going to jump ahead to 1492 when the first settlers from Spain came over to the Americas, southern North America, which is weird to say, Mesoamerica, Central America, and South America. They came in search of gold and silver. They thought that the primitive culture here had it, so they basically enslaved them and forced them to mine for gold and silver and all precious metals, kind of like how the Valuans, who of course are based off of the Spanish Empire, are forcing the Ixa'takans to mine for moonstones. See the correlation? See the thought that went into this game when they actually made all of the designs? Like, it's really happened in our world, but we can put it in the game because we switch the characters around and, we make them appear like they used to, but we call them something different. So, there you go. There was your history lesson with MetalBlade427. If I managed to say anything wrong, I didn't correct myself, I apologize. Let me know down in the comments below, and I will do my best in order to probably put like a fact check or something like that inside of the description. But with all that said and done, this is going to be kind of a one battle story episode. So let's go ahead and get onto this platform, which of course, as soon as I get over here, it's all the way on the other side. Come on, you. There we go. Let's turn this way. And here we go. Over there. There we go. Cutscene. there's that guy again. Who's that? That's it! That's the ghost that I saw earlier! And we have control over Vice, and if you go forward to try to talk to him... Oh! It's running away! Would be lurking around in a place like this. Don't let him get away, boy! So we have to chase him, and every time you go forward to try to get him, he basically runs in the opposite direction of Vice. So if you try to go forward and get him this way, you know, he'll run to the next little hub area. I think he's over that way. So you can come this way and basically cut him off here, and he's going to run over that way. We saw a little bit more of him there, which was interesting. Come on, you. Come on back. So he should be in the center, yes. And then he'll run back over to the right, and this pretty much just resets him. So what do you do in order to be able to catch him? You actually run this way first. And if you probably know... Well, here you go. You can see me on the map down there. You probably noticed that we haven't gotten into any random battles. So there's no random battles here at all, which is very nice. Running over this way, we now have cornered him over here. So if we run straight at him, he will run towards that platform over there and use that to fly to the next area or hover to the next area or whatever you want to call it. Oh. Hey, where'd you get that eye? Hey, that's kind of red. Who does that belong to? A bird? A man? Something in between? A bird man? Harvey? I don't even know. But with that, you know, this little platform... Hey, come on! No! This little platform activates and moves back and forth. So we can get on it here. And then we go up this way and continue to chase the mysterious man around. Oh, hey, get back here. Oh, he got away again. Good thing there's a second one. Good thing that's a convenient thing for us. And we ride this up the mountain. Now, technically, this brings us above the clouds. Rixis was like in the clouds. Now we are officially above the clouds, so we won't be able to make it up this high for quite a while in the game, but it is like a spectacular view. You look around and it's completely clear everywhere you look. I don't know where the sun's coming from, because again, the sun in this game just doesn't make any sense to me, but you know, there's the clouds that lead down just to mid-sky, and you can just see how tall these mountains are around here. But right in front of us, we have ourselves a large stone pyramid type, you know, temple thing. Of course, based off of Mayan, Aztec, Inca design and all that other stuff. So let's go ahead and head over the bridge. And I think we just got to go up the steps, right? Yeah, there's no cutscene or anything. Nope, nothing like that. Save point if you need it right here. But I'm going to be honest with you, the boss of this area... He's kind of a joke. Like, he really, really is a joke. And I will explain why. First things first, make sure you have Lunar Glyph for Fina. If you do not have Lunar Glyph, you should have enough moonberries by now to give her that. I think it was her second spell or first spell. Give her Lunar Glyph. You're going to need it. You're going to thank me. Up these steps we go. Which was more of a ladder rather than steps. You know, like the climbing up one. Well, you know, like I got back at home, you know, the big one. But that's all right. Wow, check that. Oh, boy. Hi, birdie. Whoa, watch out. And here we are with our boss battle of Rixis. A giant multicolored bird. Don't let him fool you. He's actually kind of a pain in the butt if you do not know his specialty. So, Rik'talish, sure, why not? We'll go with that. Has 6,913 HP, will give us 7,319 experience, 2,700 gold, and the Slip Seed at the end of battle, which I think that is actually speed. I don't know, I'm kind of just figuring out or whatever. Rick over here, and that's what I'm going to call him, has the ability to do many types of status effects to your team. His basic attacks will weaken you. He has Circle of Panic, which will confuse you. He has Ring of Sleep, which will put you to sleep. Feather Slash is kind of like an all-hitting attack that does a lot of damage. So if you let him get off any moves at all, he will probably wreck your party. Even at a decent level that I am right now, he still can be a challenge. Unless you have Lunar Glyph. Now, he is green, so red is your special ability. Oh, yeah, before I get into that, over here, there's a stone cutter. It's kind of has this, like, really interesting, like, flourish, flowery design down by the hilt, and then it's more of a flatter blade, so it's pretty well designed. I like the little diamond inside of it. But, he is green, so red is your attack priority, so we can just do that. Yeah, sure, we can do that again. We want to Lunar Glyph. Lunar Glyph will give us an advantage for the whole battle that you don't want to pass him. So, of course, we'll do that. And Drachma, I'm actually going to Spirit Charge with Drachma, just because I want to gain a little bit more SP. So, nope, I thought she was going to Lunar Glyph. I would really like her to do that before he gets an attack off. Thank you. We don't really get to see or hear her abilities too much. And there we go, okay. I was a little bit worried right there. Yeah, he can get stoned. He is stoned and he is useless for the remainder of this battle. I mean, eventually he will come out of it, but you'll see him come out of it before you're able to put in your inputs. And at that point, it's just like, do it again and go crazy. Do you know what I'm going to do? We're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to go ahead and we're going to Glyph of Might Vice. You go ahead. I have them. I keep forgetting to use them. Glyph of Might Drachma and Drachma tackles with everybody on red. I forgot to show Drachma's weapon. I'll do that next round because, you know, we're not going to kill him here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a great amount of damage right there. Which would have been nice if this was attached, you know, to Vice beforehand, but that's still pretty cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice.
Let's try this.
Yes, let us try this. But yeah, if you did not stone him at all, then he'll just continuously try to put status effects on all of your team members, and it would just be you would not have a good time. You really wouldn't. Alright, so I'm just going to do, we'll do basic attack, we'll do basic attack, we'll do basic attack, and then this is Drachma's weapon. I forget what it was called, the Ruin Arm or something like that. I like how it has like this weird little like ring around it of sorts, but you can see where the color changes right there. And Spirit Charge, very good. Just because I want to keep having a little bit more SP. Not like this guy can really do anything anyway. There you go, very good. And this is the battle. This is your boss battle. So long as he's petrified, you win. You win everything. See, okay, so we came out of it right here. You know what that means? We do it again. Let's go ahead and Cutlass Fury. Let's go. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. Okay, Glyph of Speed, Lunar Glyph, and Tackle. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's awesome. All right, I'm gonna skip this now. He gets hit. He gets stoned. I actually think there's a chance for him not to get stoned. A very small chance, but it's been working out so far, so I'm just gonna leave it be and be happy with it. This may actually kill him. A Cutlass Fury Tackle 2-hit combo. With every... Oh, yeah. Oh, sliver of health. And... boom. It would have been cooler if he just shattered into nothingness instead of exploding. Why did he explode anyway?
We did
What was attached to those feathers that caused him to explode? Some weird oils on that or something like that Drachma ignited. Oh man, Fina was so close. That's with pretty much everybody. All right, Vice got his next spirit point. That is awesome. So now I'm going to be starting with 9 every turn, which is going to be very, 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 very helpful in the long run. Sylph Seed, very good. And now for some story. Well, it looks like the crystal is probably sealed in here. Hey everyone, look over here. The person on this wall looks like Fina. Yeah, it actually kind of does, except for the eye. The eye's a little weird. Not saying it's aliens, but, you know. You're right. I wonder if this is that Quenya the villagers were talking about. We who have come from the Temple of the Silver Moon. Fina? We who have come from the Temple of the Silver Moon have sealed within the forest after the rain of destruction washed away the lands, the unsleeping giant, Grendel. In a On his ceiling, the green crystal was kept within these walls. This is written in the holy language of the Silver Temple. The Silvites must have inscribed these words when they were here. These are the ruins of Ixa'taka, right? How would Silvites come here? The rains of destruction nearly destroyed the green civilization. But even after the rains fell, Grendel still terrorized the land for many generations to follow. The Silvites came here to contain him. They all wore the same thing for eons apparently back then too. But they came too late. The green civilization was destroyed and the people were reduced to a few primitive tribes of scavengers. The people from that village probably thought the Silvites were gods because they were able to contain Grendel. It all makes sense now. That's why they thought Fina was this Quenya person. But it says the green crystal is kept within these walls, right? But I don't see the crystal anywhere. I wonder where it is. You're right. It should be here. Oh, it was this guy again. Oh! Who's there? Oh, I ain't getting away from me! Ah, rocket punch missed. Don't let him get away! He might have the crystal! Alright, Vice, whatever. Physics, we don't care anymore. You do whatever the hell you want to do. So, this is the ghost. Who are you? And why are you following us? Please, don't kill me. I am a high priest of Ixa'taka. One of like 100 and some odd, but I am a high priest. High priest? Another one? So you followed us all the way here from Ortega? No, I didn't follow you. I've been here for a long time. It is my duty to guard these ruins. If anyone tries to loot what is in these ruins, or steal the sacred green stone, I contact King Ixa'taka. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me that the king knew where the lost city was all this time? Yes. We figured out Ixa'tapa's riddle. It really wasn't that hard when you think about it. And we found Rixis. And here, we found the sacred green stone. The king and Ixa'taka were very happy because we could use the stone to stop the Valuans. Stop the Valuans? You aren't going to! Tell us! Or do you want me to crack your skull? Oh my god, that got dark really quickly. Jeez, Drachma. Alright, I will tell you. The king and Ixa'taka said that the sacred green stone had the power to awaken the giant. If the giant were to come, he would chase the Valuans back to the eastern skies, and we would be safe. What? Ixa'taka, now that you are free and the Valuans are busy looking for Vice and his friends, we can summon the mighty giant. Awaken, giant of the forest! I, who hold the sacred green stone, command you to destroy our enemies! Oh no. Oh no. Not again. Oh boy. What have you guys done? Vice, please forgive us. There is no other way for us to save the forest and people of Ixa'taka. Well, we've seen that before. The last time it was red. Now it's green. Very festive. What's that rumbling sound? Oh no, not again! Well, that was scary. Someone is summoning Grendel! Balloon flagship, First Admiral Alfonso, the Cygnus. And of course we'll go over that later, you know, in more detail. Look, over there. So, King Ixa'taka was hiding the crystal from us after all. Heh, this is going to be easy. All I have to do is take the crystal from him and the Empress will be pleased. Awaiting orders, Admiral. Oh, and I heard that you were injured in the mines. Are you alright, sir? I do not ever want to hear you speak of those mines again. Understand? Huh. All ships, prepare for battle. Follow my flagship, the Cygnus. Head towards the light and find King Ixa'taka. You may not want to go towards the light. That's usually a bad thing. I kind of tell people to stay away from that. Oh boy, here he comes. Rising from the forest below. The green Gigas. Grendel. Grendel don't care about your puny ships. Grendel punch! It's like a falcon punch, but more Grendel style. Oh boy. That's pretty big and menacing. I also find it weird that he has like a hole going through him. Blast! Retreat! We cannot get past the Gigas! But, sir, the battle hasn't even started yet. Why are you questioning my orders? I refuse to die in these filthy lands. All ships, return to Valua at once. Well, in a sense, it worked, right? The balloons are retreating? But Grendel is still here. Why would they awaken him? Don't they understand that the entire Valuan Armada will retaliate against them? Everyone, back to the Little Jack. We have to stop that thing. Oh boy, another fine mess we got ourselves into. I mean, it's really cool to stare out into, like, you know, the clouds and everything. Because, again, we're way above the clouds here, and we can see him perfectly. I don't really know if that's supposed to be done that way, or just as a means of, like, you know, giving you an idea of how menacing that thing is. But, yeah, we're going to have to go there, and we're going to have to take down Grendel. But that, of course, is going to happen in the next episode. Didn't think it was going to happen now, did you? No, not at all. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and comment down below. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you can get equipped with me, MetalBlade427. I'm going to go in the first person mode because all the shaking is giving me a little bit of a headache there. Very Blair Witch cat. Oh my god, yeah, it's even shaking on the ground now, too. Oh boy. Okay, well, with the Jolly Green Giant over there, you know, causing a ruckus. In the next episode, we go ahead and try to do our best to put him back where he belongs. Will we be able to get the crystal from King Ixa'taka? Will the Valuans actually retreat, or will we have to deal with them as well? Find out all this and more in the next episode of Skies of Arcadia Legends for the GameCube. I don't know, it seems like an interesting ending. Anyway, whatever. You guys have a good one, and I will catch you all later. Oh boy.